New tonight, a new study says legalizing marijuana in Vermont could produce millions in tax revenue if no other nearby states also allow it. That was one estimate in the Rand Corporation study released Friday on what legalization could mean for the state. WPTZ's Hannah McDonald is live in the newsroom with more on the report tonight, an interesting report tonight, Hannah.
Steph, you make a good point, because leading up to the release of the Rand report, lawmakers were a bit standoffish about talking about legalizing marijuana. But now, even with the report in their hands, they say there is still a lot to consider.
A day after Governor Peter Shumlin announced a budget that will trim state spending, a study that examines legalizing marijuana suggests Vermont could see anywhere from $20 to $75 million in tax revenues annually.
If you're thinking about doing something besides prohibiting marijuana, there are a lot of other options out there.
Last May, legislators asked the Rand Corporation to take a look into legalizing the illegal drug in Vermont. Researchers say whether or not other states in the region make pot legal is something big to consider.
Unless they happen to legalize at exactly the same tax rate, those differences in taxes will create incentives for either people or product to move across jurisdictions to escape those taxes in a gray market way, and perhaps even much more than happens with alcohol.
The study finds there are 60 to 100,000 current users of marijuana in Vermont, and nearly 40 times that number of users within 200 miles. A big population. But some public figures are reminding lawmakers there is more than monetary profit to factor into the policymaking equation.
My job is to make sure that I keep the awareness level up on if there's a safety issue here, we need to be addressing this, because whether it's people on our roadway, whether it's kids in our schools, we need to be aware of the whole playing field.
Just last week, in a letter to the Burlington Free Press, the Vermont Association of Chiefs of Police wrote marijuana poses an enormous challenge for law enforcement, struggling to address opiate addiction and trafficking. And as for the governor, who has said publicly he's waiting to learn from Colorado and Washington, he may have to wait a while. Researchers say the bulk of early observations are about regulations and implementations, not outcomes.
Now, Vermont's chances of getting a considerable tax revenue from legalizing marijuana really depend on what other states in the Northeast and New England do. And also today, a big discussion that lawmakers say that they have to have is about public health and public safety. So we'll see what conclusions they come to in the coming months. Live in the newsroom tonight, Hannah McDonald, WPTZ News Channel 5.